No, wait, don't do that. Scrappy needs this and you need Scrappy. In this video, I'll show you the fastest way to max out Scrappy and why you need to. As a bonus, I'll also show you what I found while doing it. An insane, secret loot room I've never seen anyone talk about. It requires no key, yet still hidden. Has a weapon crate, tons of epic items, blueprints, and valuables. Even if it's not a night raid, it's still insanely lucrative. Hopefully you catch this before it gets nerfed or becomes a PvP hotspot. But for now, let's get started with Scrappy. You know that Scrappy is your passive income of basic mats, but it's not just basic mats. He also brings you seeds, which are currency for all sorts of mats when you trade with Celeste. Those mats, along with the refiner, essentially mean that you have a much easier time crafting weapons, tools, consumables, weapon attachments, and bench upgrades. Scrappy has 5 levels, and he basically brings you a set of mats after every raid. As far as I can tell, the main things that affect what he finds are the length of the raid, and if you extract or not. I've noticed when you fail to extract, he brings less seeds, but I'm not 100% sure on this. Nevertheless, the more he brings, the better. This is the total tally of everything you need. You can see there are 2 categories, some nature loot, and then the 3 pet-related materials. Before I show you the best places I found, you need to know your absolute cheat when it comes to the nature loot is the Lush Blooms event. If you have that one, you hit the jackpot when it comes to saving time. If you're not in a hurry to get this done and would rather be time efficient, this is what you need to keep your eyes on. During that event, there will be an increased spawn rate of those baskets.
Have you found any of the Lush Bloom baskets? Oh, there's one.
And they have an assortment of everything. Look at this one basket and how much it's got. Obviously, if you're aiming to get this done as a top priority and focusing on those items only, you can either run a free loadout so you don't risk any loss if you get killed while kicking a tree, or if you want to play a little safe with a potential cost, take a backpack with safe pockets so that at least you can make sure you extract with your findings. Some of the items in this list are an absolute pain to find, and you sometimes need 12 of them, so a secret pocket is recommended here. For your first level, Scrappy needs a dog collar. Dog collars say they're in residential areas, but that sort of categorization in the game is a bit loose. You can see here I found it in the middle of nowhere. But you still have a high chance of finding it in drawers or cabinets, so a place like Buried City with all the houses in the southern part is an easy go-to place for that. But unless you sold or recycled it, you probably found one in your first few games in the dam, and now your Scrappy is a forager. Next level is Scavenger, and this needs 3 lemons and 3 apricots. The one after is Treasure Hunter, and it requires prickly pears and olives and a cat bed. And the final one is Master Hoarder, and it requires apricots, mushrooms, and very comfy pillows. Because some of these overlap, just remember that this is your shopping cart. And let's find all of those in the most efficient way. First up is lemons, apricots, and prickly pears. Lemons can be found in all maps except the dam, as far as I can tell, and they will be the ones you have the most of. But we will go get them from a place where there's also prickly pears and apricots. This is probably the best place to hit all 3 at once. But before that, let me show you this place where there's high density of apricots and prickly pears. This place has apricot trees where you can find apricots under, and then you can kick the tree to drop one more. It also has a high density of cactus, around which you can find the prickly pears, but you obviously can't kick the cactus. I've found cacti in every map except Bluegate, so prickly pears are everywhere, but with small amounts. This island is one of the best places I found for cactus. Followed by this place at the edge of the map in Buried City. You will find pears next to any cactus tree, but since it's still a random chance, then the more cacti clusters, the better. For the sake of knowledge, this place in the middle of Buried City has the best density of apricots and some lemons too. But it's infested with patrolling arcs, including some big boys. It's going to be a waste of time if you try. Now here's the best place for all 3, lemons, apricots and pears. You will find lemons and apricots grouped up together here, And as before, you can find them on the ground and kick the trees for more. And then a little further northeast, you will find multiple clusters of cactus where you can find pears as well. It's basically this area on the spaceport map. Once you're done with those 3, you have 2 more left in this category. One pretty easy to find and one pretty miserable to find. The easy ones are olives. They can be found in spaceport, but the ultimate place is this clearly labeled location in Blue City called Olive Grove. This area is pretty wide, and like previous trees, you find them on the floor or kick the tree. Olive trees are a bit thicker, they look like this, but you only need 6 olives, and I easily collected that in one run, as you can see. Now for the last and worst thing ever, it's mushrooms. The best place I could find for them is in the dam, and they're in those 2 green locations on the map. You will find them on trees, either standing trees or ones broken on the ground. On the trees, they can be a little hidden, and you might miss them if you don't catch the glow that indicates something is interactive. Or they can be tucked inside the tree like this. The only place where you can find 2 of them, if you're lucky, is in the domes. And they should be in the water here, and it's this dome on the map. But given that you will find one at best in each of those locations, getting 12 is going to be a pain. So a safe bucket is a must here. Now that we're done with the food, it's time for the pet items. What we have left is very comfy pillows and cat beds. Those can be annoying to find, but they are found together in the same places. And the best place for those is the big residential area in Buried City. Each desk drawer, cabinet, or cupboard can have those. You can see in this one run, I found 3 beds and 1 pillow, all next to each other. If it's the other way around, I'd be done in one run. So basically, a couple of runs or so, and you'll have all the requirements. Once you have all this, Scrappy is now max level and will bring you the highest amount of mats, which means more and more mats from higher ranks by trading with Celeste and refining. Now for the secret location, since I've been farming the pillows in Buried City, I was lucky to find that absolutely insane place with a mad amount of loot. On your right here, there's a weapon crate and 4 drawers full of insane loot. You will find epic valuables, blueprints, and all sorts of guns. I've literally found everything you can imagine finding here. I've farmed this place so many times, and nearly 80% of the time there's a weapon crate. The quality even outside of night raids was amazing. I've also not once came here and found this place looted, no matter how late I start my raid. This place made me a millionaire on the first day. I'm sure I'm world first. But really, this means I can afford to pump mats into my expedition and expand my stash storage to the max on the second day the game came out.
But wait! There's more!
Yeah, there is more. It's not just this corner, even further into the room. And if you don't find the weapon crate back there, you will find it here. As you can see, this place is not accessible from anywhere else, but from the inside you can open the door and run to the close-by extraction. So I suggest you smash this place before it becomes a PvP hellhole. Yeah, so how to get here is important, isn't it?
So, we've been having shit luck.
Well, I have a secret location for loot. Do you want to see it?
Ooh, yes.
Alright, come with me, boys. I have a plan. You will find weapons and blueprints and everything.
Oh, what's so special? What is it? Is it just a house?
Yeah,
Huh.
let's just avoid people. When we're in, nobody can really get to us unless they know. Now you have to promise me, don't tell anyone until I make a YouTube video.
Okay,
Alright.
Let me catch up
All
to you,
yours,
James. I have to
buddy.
fight off a hornet. And I won't. I promise you.
Let's get in. Jump with me.
Yeah. Oops. I'll go up here.
Alright, one more jump, boys. And here's the loot.
Thank you.
Weapon cache and epicness all over this place.
Huge.
Well, if it was a secret, it's not a secret anymore. So clean the place up, open the window, and B-roll to your extraction. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Hope you found this video helpful, and for more Arc Raiders content, please remember to like, hype, and subscribe. And if you're interested in other general RPG guides and tips, please check out Gamecraft, my RPGs channel, linked on your screen right now. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you topside.
Okay, Arthur Morgan. The fucking shit.
What a G.